say to everyone in here today, close your eyes for a moment. Now I know I won't get 100% obedience, but just imagine if with our eyes closed, has anything changed because we cannot see? Have our families moved away? Have they died? Have they perished because we cannot see? Has love ceased to operate or function because we cannot see it? Then I would say open our eyes. Everything is still here. Our families still here. Our loved ones are still here. Love is still abounding. Everything is still in place. Can we change circumstances because we close our eyes? Just because we close our eyes, does it mean that the thing isn't there? Closing our eyes is not seeing reality. However, closing our eyes is not stopping anything from still continuing around us. Imagine life with no eyes, brethren. Me that has to depend on enhancements to see. I appreciate sight, because without this I can't see a thing. But imagine what we would be deprived of if we could not see. We couldn't see the sun shining. We couldn't see the birds in the trees. We couldn't see the trees. We couldn't see our loved ones. We couldn't see anything around us because we are deprived from eyesight. I would like to submit that there are some of us seated here today, looking, but cannot see. Eyes are open, but we cannot see. Just because our physical eyes are open doesn't mean that things that we do not see does not exist. Many of us like to see but not see. You know what I mean? We're seeing but we're not seeing. We don't want to see. The power to see, brethren. The power to see. When I looked at this word open, the dictionary says to give access to unwrap, to unlock or to unseal, to reveal or to unfold. So if we open and see, to see means to become aware of, to witness, to behold, to discover, to recognize, to discern. Seeing the invisible, or seeing into the spiritual world is not a common thing. It is a blessing that only God can give. Are you with me, church? Elisha, we have in the text Elisha and his servant. The servant whose eyes were open, but he couldn't see. We have in the text also Elijah, who was now brought into focus as a great man with confidence, faith, and love in God. And because he had that confidence in God, he was able to do mighty things. He had an experience that brought great victories over various kings because he could see what others could not see. The prophet then lived in two worlds, and he was drawing from the forces of both these worlds. Just like we live in the natural and in the spiritual at the same time, we also draw from both these natural and spiritual at the same time. Amen, church. He believes more because he can see more. People who make a difference in the world today are the people that have vision, are the people that can see further than we see. Amen, church. It's not just that they take chances or risks. It's because they have great vision. They can see the end of what they are visioning. Come on, church. Elisha was one that ministered under Elijah. Before Elijah was translated, he followed him from one place to the other. And when the sons of the prophets came out, said to Elisha, do you know that your master shall be taken away from your head this day? He says, I know. Hold thy peace. Because he wanted to stay focused in case he missed out. But when he came to the last, and Elijah said, you've been following me this far. What can I do for you? He said, a double portion of your spirit. Elijah said, it's not mine to give. Nevertheless, if you see me, if your eyes are upon me at the time I am taken, it shall be well. You shall ask what you will, and it shall be done. Let us praise the Lord, say. We make failure in judgment because we fail to see. We make wrong decisions because we are not able to see. We trust in the wrong people because we cannot see or we refuse to see. Hallelujah. Lord, open our eyes. Open our eyes. Jesus once prayed for a man that was blind. He said in verse 23, chapter 8, said he took the blind man by the hand and he led him out of town. When he spit on his eyes, put his hands on him, and he asked him if he saw anything. Now there are times when Jesus heals and it is instantaneous. There are other times when Jesus lays his hands and it is a gradual healing. Here I see in the text is a gradual process. He asked the fellow, what do you see? He says, I can see all right, but I see men walking as trees. His vision was distorted. He couldn't see properly. Trees and men looked alike to him. Jesus knew that he was not seeing properly. And the Bible said after that, Jesus put his hands again upon his eyes and gave him another touch. Maybe, just maybe, maybe today, some of us, if not all of us, could do with another touch. Just maybe, if we're honest to God, and we'll confess at this moment, we could do with another touch.
Oh God.
There are lessons to be learned from this text. It's Old Testament, but it is ringing true for today. What are the lessons that we could learn from this text? There's so many of them. But I looked at two spiritual lessons we could learn. Number one, men and women who can see masteries or mysteries or great confidence in our God and can see into the kingdom of heaven, we will do more than those who cannot see. Because we cannot see, we limit ourselves. The power to see is what makes the difference between the righteous man and the unrighteous man, between the saint and the sinner. Being able to see is what makes a difference, brethren. The second lesson is that sometimes we can't really see until we understand what our need is. You understand what I'm saying? You can't ask for help if you don't know that you need help. People with mental health problems don't think they have the problem. They think you and I have the problem. The person next to you, you think may have a problem because you cannot see yours. We only look at others because we are unwilling to look at ourselves. The prophet Elijah, or the seer, he sees further than the ordinary. He sees deeper than the ordinary. They see beyond the ordinary because what they have is God-given. We like to look at the exterior or the surface and good works and a good-looking face, but we cannot see behind. Come on, church. We need to open our eyes. Mothers, open your eyes in the home. Wives, open your eyes in the home. Maybe we would see things before it happened. Husbands, open your eyes in the home. Maybe we could see things before they happen. Church of God, open your eyes. Pastor, open your eyes. Open your eyes. Choir leader, open your eyes. People of God, open your eyes today. And if you can't open your eyes, ask God, touch me again, Lord. The king of Syria, Ben-Hadad, he warred against Israel. And at this time he came against them with a great army. But he was plotting in his home. He was making plans to go and surprise the children of Israel. But he planned something that Elisha, way over and so many miles away, was able to discern. Amen. Was able to see, because God revealed the plans of the enemy. Amen. Hallelujah. So God wants to reveal the plan of the enemy. But where's the prophet of Zion? The man of God, verse 9. Elijah sent unto the king of Israel, saying, don't pass